You said you unmuted us.
It is. I'm gonna watch it once we get going though, just to make sure it doesn't automatically mute itself back up.
Say something.
Huh? Can you hear me? Test one.
Said you unmuted us. There you go.
It's,
There's a
you
delay.
got a delay.
Yep, there you go.
And it's
in there.
feeding through that screen now, so it's actually really loud on YouTube, which is good. And it should project to those seats back there.
Even better.
Yep. All right, it is 5:30. We'll call this August 3rd Board of Works meeting order. If you please rise if you're able and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. And it's still unmuted. Good. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. And it's still unmuted. That's good. Clerk Treasurer Price, can you please call roll? Here.
Present.
Very good. Next item of business is going to be the July 20th meeting minutes. I'll entertain a motion to approve. There you go.
Make a motion to approve the July 20th meeting minutes.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion, any additions, subtractions, corrections to the submitted July 20th meeting minutes?
No.
All right, here now, I'll call a vote. All in favor of approving the July 20th Board of Works meeting minutes, signify by stating aye.
Aye.
And I am an aye, motion carries. Next item of business is the claims submitted for August 3rd, totaling $425,194.16. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. I'll open the floor for any discussion or questions regarding the claims submitted for August 3rd.
I had a couple, she already answered them and
I'll go ahead and tell you what they were.
Sure.
The ARPA funds, the leftover ARPA funds of $64,542.56 was put towards an extra police car payment. And then there was the TIF allocation payment for the general reference of $65,531.42.
All right, any further discussion or questions from the board?
No.
All right, here now, I'll call vote. All in favor of approving the August 3rd claims submitted totaling $425,194.16. Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Motion carries. All right. On to new business. You have the new canine officer policy for the new addition Remington to the Delphi Police Department. First, we'll get a motion on the floor to discuss. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
second.
All right, I'll open the floor for any discussion or questions regarding the K9 policy for the Delphi Police Department.
Chief Mullen, can you come up and kind of briefly explain it?
So the canine policy we're trying to get implemented, we want to make sure that we have a policy in place if there things like making sure the position is signed correctly, training duties of the canine officer, canine maintenance, handler compensation, handling of narcotics and such things that doesn't canine program. As you can see, the lengthy, I've had very good opportunity to go through it and feels comfortable with everything that's in the policy. It's basically molded after other policies that we found in our electrical system, simply just kind of made into the Delphi format. So, yeah, any questions?
I didn't.
I did not.
I didn't either.
But I look good.
All right, thank you, Chief Mullen. All right, any further discussion from the board?
Nope.
I have nothing.
All right.
It's a very generic policy for it.
Yeah, it's pretty standard template too, so. All right, call vote, all in favor of approving the newly additioned K-9 officer policy for the Delphi Police Department, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Next item of business is going to be the request for a dumpster at 221 North High Street. First, I'll entertain a motion to approve, and we'll discuss.
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Julia, this is that on High Street, the proposed time frame is two weeks or less,
2 weeks
correct?
or less. Yeah, yes.
Yep.
Doing a lot of interior remodel, so.
Okay. They had the dumpster scheduled prior to and then reached out to us and we explained the process, so we thank them for being patient with us and get it in front of the board, so. Any questions from the board regarding the dumpster request at 221 North High Street?
No.
Nope.
All right, here now I'll call vote. All in favor of approving the dumpster to be placed on 221 North High Street for approximately 2 weeks, signify by stating aye.
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 And I'm an aye. Motion carries. All right, that is all of the business items we had for this evening's Board of Works. Any board comments, questions, concerns?
Julia, we ready for Old Settlers?
Settlers, I just posted it on the city page just to remind everybody the street's closed tomorrow night at 5:15. So yes, I think we've got one schedule for gate vendors more than we've ever had, so. Or at least more than we've had in a few years, let me put it that way. So, yeah, so just as a reminder, all around the square, and then Frank Street will go all the way to Union this year.
It'll be filtered in using the property over by the railroad that we approved and
Yes. They should.
probably tonight. Yeah,
And US Aggregates has graciously allowed them to park and stage their trailers there as well,
okay.
out by their overflow.
Yeah, they got a lot of work going on the tracks right now, so that
Yeah,
trying to get some things done. So there's a lot of equipment there as well. So we've coordinated space and trying to get some things remedied on the tracks, but gonna be a tricky process with all their large equipment. So
Sure. Great, thank you, Mr. Vick.
it's good fish too.
It is good.
All right, any other board comments?
I don't have anything.
Clerk Treasurer Price. Public comments. Miriam?
I wanted to report that I appeared in front of the commissioners this morning to discuss with them the proposal to pave 300 north that goes to the state or the street department building. The two, Hunter from the Carroll County Highway Department and Aaron from our street department have conferred and agreed to a process, and the city has agreed. Hoping the city will agree to cost share. The commissioners have approved that process, and other than your approval of cost sharing that process, no further action is necessary.
Yep, so this was a couple years ago, this was brought up by the previous county superintendent. That did not take place. Of course, we use it every single day, all day. The neighbors ask us about how we can control the dust because it's just a gravel road, and of course it's a county road, so there's really nothing. We didn't have the authority to approve it without approval of the Carroll County commissioner. So they reached out to us earlier this year, to which we agreed upon. I spoke with Superintendent Lyons. He has the funds to do so. So we'll split the cost of paving it and make it less dusty and something that be nice for the neighbors and for our equipment as well. So
How much was it?
I think the total was, I don't have it right in front of me. I think our portion is 30-some thousand. Yeah, I think the total was
Under 100,000.
Oh, goodness, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to be basically just asphalt. They're not going to do any digging out or anything like that. So, Yep. And contractor is gonna be chosen by it's part of the, I don't know if they're doing it, EMB. And they're gonna do it when they're in the county working for their other projects, correct? So-
Well, it was supposed to be today, I don't know if that actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, $71,998 is the quote.
Anything else, Miriam? All right, here none, there's just one last vote. One last motion. Then we'll vote.
Motion to adjourn.
Now second.
All right, I have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor, signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Hi.
And I'm an aye. This meeting is adjourned at 5:40. Thank you.